Chapter 12. Weaponized Amnesia. The human soul carries within it the memory of stars, the whispered secrets of ancient civilizations, and the profound knowing of its divine origin. Yet for most of us walking this earth today, these memories feel as distant as forgotten dreams, buried beneath layers of conditioning, trauma, and systematic programming designed to sever our connection to our cosmic identity. This disconnection is not accidental. It is the result of what can only be described as weaponized amnesia, a deliberate and methodical process of erasing the soul's memory through carefully orchestrated systems of control. To understand how we arrived at the state of collective forgetting, we must examine the mechanisms that have been employed throughout history to disconnect humanity from its true nature. These mechanisms operate not merely as social institutions, but as sophisticated tools of consciousness manipulation, designed to fragment the psyche and create a population that has forgotten its own power, its own divinity, and its own cosmic heritage. The concept of weaponized amnesia extends far beyond simple forgetfulness or the natural fading of memory over time. It represents a systematic assault on the soul's capacity to remember its true nature, its connection to the infinite, and its role within the greater cosmic tapestry. This amnesia is weaponized because it serves a specific purpose: to create a population that is disconnected from its source of power, making it easier to control, manipulate, and exploit. When we speak of soul memory, we are referring to the deep cellular knowledge that exists within every human being. The remembrance of our existence before birth, our connection to the divine source, our understanding of universal laws, and our awareness of our multidimensional nature. This memory is not stored in the brain alone, but is encoded within the very fabric of our being, in our DNA, in our energy field, and in the quantum structure of our consciousness itself. The erasure of this memory has been accomplished through three primary mechanisms that have operated in concert throughout human history: the systematic application of trauma, the manipulation of religious and spiritual systems, and the implementation of educational structures designed to program rather than enlighten. Each of these mechanisms operates on multiple levels: physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual, creating a comprehensive system of amnesia that affects not just individuals, but entire cultures and civilizations. The architecture of trauma in its most fundamental sense represents a fracturing of consciousness, a violent disruption of the soul's natural state of wholeness and connection. When trauma occurs, the psyche fragments as a protective mechanism, creating dissociation between different aspects of the self. This dissociation, while serving as a survival mechanism in the moment, also serves to disconnect the individual from their deeper knowing, their intuitive wisdom, and their cosmic identity. The weaponization of trauma as a tool of control represents one of the most insidious aspects of the amnesia program throughout history. Those seeking to control populations have understood that traumatized individuals are more easily manipulated, more likely to surrender their power to external authorities, and less likely to question the systems that govern their lives. Trauma creates a state of chronic hypervigilance and survival mode that keeps consciousness focused on immediate threats rather than expanded awareness and spiritual connection. The trauma-based programming begins early in life, often before the individual has developed the cognitive capacity to understand what is happening to them. This early trauma creates foundational patterns of disconnection that become deeply embedded in the psyche, affecting how the individual relates to themselves, others, and the world around them. The earlier the trauma occurs, the more profound its impact on the soul's ability to maintain connection to its cosmic identity. Generational trauma adds another layer to this weaponization, as traumatic experiences are passed down through family lines, not just through learned behaviors and environmental factors, but through epigenetic changes that affect gene expression. This means that the trauma experienced by ancestors continues to influence descendants, creating patterns of disconnection that span multiple generations. The soul memory becomes increasingly buried under layers of inherited trauma, making it more difficult for individuals to access their true nature and cosmic heritage. The collective trauma experienced by entire populations through war, genocide, slavery, and other forms of systematic oppression creates what might be called cultural amnesia, a collective forgetting that affects entire societies. This cultural amnesia serves to disconnect not just individuals, but entire groups. Fatful. Genocide, slavery.